The driver, yeah, the driver of PBK 8412. Please, we need to move your vehicle. PBK 8412. In a no parking zone, kindly ask you to remove your vehicle, please. Thank you. Mic check, mic check. Mic check, 1 2 1 2. So we're getting ready for Drifters versus Mix Up Boys, game number 1. And it's a premier edition clash.
Check, 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 check. Yeah. Bring me down there, Antonio. Bring me down there, Antonio. So pleasant good evening to one and all. Welcome once again to another day, another evening of Strictly FX Super Sevens cricket action. Tonight's first game, matchup between the Mix Up Boys and Drifters team. And this game is out of the Premier Division. So the Drifters team winning the toss, and so the Mix Up Boys team winning the toss and sending in Drifters to bat. And Justin Singh, the opening bowler for the Mix Up Boys team, left-handed Justin Singh. A no ball call there by the umpire. Very first delivery of this innings and a free hit. So very first delivery of this Mix Up Boys Drifters innings, a free hit. The opening bowler Justin Singh. The opening pair in the crease, Dennis Daniel and Imran Hossain. And this looks like a wide delivery here. Yes, it is. So that's 4 wides. And I believe the free hit is still on. So leg by signal there by umpire Cleveland James. And our two umpires this evening, Mr. Kirk Bugos and Cleveland James. The score now 8 without loss. Left-handed Singh continuing. Bit of a wayward delivery there from Singh. Another wide signal there by the umpire. The score moving on now to 9. So an excellent delivery there. Much better bowling by Singh. And he claims the wicket of the batsman on strike, Dennis Daniel. So Daniel being bowled out there by Singh. Remember, the score 9 for the loss of 1, and Roger Khan comes in. So a good comeback there by Singh. Remember, folks, 7 deliveries in this first over. It's a power play over. So Khan being sent back there by Hossain. So that delivery just getting under the bat of Khan. So that's the end of over number 1. The score 9 for the loss of 1. As I hand you over to our in-house DJ this evening, DJ Tunnel. So this is over number 2, folks. Stephen Jagdeo. He's coming from the western end, or the commentary end, and he's coming into Imran Hossain. Remember, Khan and Hossain at the crease. Hossain on strike. Just some minor field adjustments. So Jagdeo now into Khan, into Hossain. And this one is dispatched. No, it isn't. Straight into the arms of the fieldsman. So that's the end of wicket number 2. Hossain has to go. The score 9 and now for the loss of 2. So the left-handed Sherwin Raymond here at the crease now. He replaces Hossain after he was caught in the mid-wicket area. So he gets off the mark immediately. And that brings Roger Khan on strike. Jagdeo with the ball in hand. So Jagdeo into Can. He still has 4 deliveries remaining in the second over. Can getting down, ball getting under his bat. So some excellent bowling here from Jagdeo. His score now 10 for 2. As we see the patrons just strolling in. Pleasant good evening to one and all the online viewers. Jagdeo once more. So, not seeing any big hitting just yet. Out of this, the Drifters innings. The Mixer Boys team is just managing to control. Just 1 run coming off of the bat thus far. So Can making contact here. He should pick up a couple. Ball bouncing over the fieldsman head. The other one comes around. So he gets a single. And that takes the score on up now to 11. 11 for the loss of 2. So Jagdeo with his final legal delivery into Raymond. Big swing there from Raymond. A wide ball signal there by umpire Bugos. The score just slowly moving on to 12. So it's Jagdeo again. So no run there. So that's the end of over number 2. The score 12 for the loss of 2. Over number 3 coming up in just a short. So this is over number 3, folks. Amir Sami. He's coming from the community center end. And he's coming into Roger Khan. You may otherwise know him as Rama. So he gets down. Still trying to play this shot. Picks up a single. That brings the left-handed Sherwin Raymond on strike. He bears number 18 on his back. So just some changes being made here for the left-handed Raymond. Also, would like to say goodnight to some of our sponsors. Digicel Play, Strictly Effects, of course. Sammy and Raymond. So some good disciplined bowling here by the Mix-Up Boys team. Sammy continuing into Raymond. Should pick up a couple here. Yes, he does. So he picks up a boundary. Raymond gets 4, and that's 4 more to the total. So as I was saying, those sponsors, Johnny Walker Black, Carib, Stag, Amstel Bright, Cutting Edge Limited, the Sport Company of Trinidad and Tobago, Ministry of Sport, JLL Technology. Would like to say thank you to some of our sponsors, 123 Print Limited, Big Screens Limited. As Sammy continues into Raymond, that ball just drifting through the air. Raymond picks up a single. As the Nutsman passes by there, he's selling some nuts. Sammy and Takan. And that's a wayward delivery. So that's off the pitch. That's a no ball signal there by umpire James. Total now moving up to 19. 19 for the loss of 2. As we say goodnight to our in-house cool in the ice. And this one is dispatched. Goes all the way, and that's a 7, the first 7 of this innings, and that takes the total up now to 26. So Sammy into Khan again. Khan getting down, taking that on the body, picks up a leg by. And some lazy feeling here. The third umpire being called upon. Khan coming back for the second. We'll see if he is safe as I hand things over to Tono in the meantime. So that's the end of the over. 3 overs down. That was not out, so Khan safe. And that score 28 now, still for the loss of 2. And this is Stefan Badassi. Stefan Bassi, my apologies. So he starts off with the delivery there just outside the off stump. Left-handed Raymond on strike. Khan still there on the non-strikers end. Bassi continuing into Raymond. Calling for a single but being sent back there by Khan. Remember, folks, this is out of the Premier Division. A game 1 this evening. Coming up right after this, we'll see a CSK. As we see Raymond being bowled down there, so Bassi picks up a wicket. That's the 3rd wicket for this mix-up boys team. The Drifters in a spot of bother. Their 3rd wicket down. The score 28 now for the loss of 3. So Colin Brito, the new batsman, another left-handed batsman. He replaces Raymond as he was bowled down there by Bassi. Remember the score, 29 for the loss of 3. And and Brito gets off the mark immediately with that 7. So 7 runs to his name and 7 more to the total. So that score there now 35 for the loss of 3. Bassi with 2 more deliveries remaining here. This is over number 4. Sounds as though Brito got an edge on that, just beating the wicket keeper. A wide ball, so no edge by Brito. Wide delivery there by Bassi. He'll have to bowl that over. Score remains on 37 now for the loss of 3. Remember, this is over number 4. Coming up right after this, you'll see a CSK matching up against Cricketers for Christ. Bassi into Khan. Khan running the first one hard, looking for a second, no. Score moves on now to 38. And Bassi with his final delivery here of this, the 4th over. Bassi into Brito. Excellent shot there by Brito, just over the man at the mid-off area, and he picks up 4 runs. So at the end of over number 4, the score moving on up now to 42 for 3 at the end of over number 4. So the new bowler, Sean Mangra. He comes from the community center end. And he's coming into Can. Can is still out there. Remember the score, 42 for the loss of 3. Mangra just making some changes, moving around his fieldsmen. So Mangra into Can getting down. So dot ball there from Mangra, good start from him. So this is over number 5, folks. Can on 10. Mangra coming into him. Big heave there from Can. So Can making contact, picks up a single. That brings Brito on strike. Mangra with 3 more deliveries remaining in his over. Halfway through. Score 43 for the loss of 3. So both these teams here in their red kits tonight. Mangra continues into the left-handed Brito. Brito, an excellent shot there from Brito. That carries all the way, so he gets himself 7 runs. And the total now moving up now to half a century. That's 5-0, 50 for the loss of 3. So Mangra once again into Brito. Oh, and he got the better of him this time. That ball there just beating him on the off stump. So just 1 more delivery remaining here in Mangra's over. That score a 5-0, 50 for the loss of 3. And 2 more overs to go right after this. Mangra with his final delivery. And it's a wide one, so he'll start over. A score ticking on now to 51. Oh, another wide delivery here from Mangra. So Brito, no, he's being sent back by Can. So that's the end of over number 5, folks. The score, 52 for the loss of 3. Over number 6 comes up right after this. So this is over number 6, folks. Stephen Jagdeo returns for his second over. The skipper, Chris Samlal, entrusting him with his 2 important overs. Oh, and he's dispatched. That one goes all the way into the river. His first delivery still has a smile on his face. That takes the score up now to 59. So if this Mix-Up Boys team not careful here, this score could run away from them. Jagdeo continuing into Can. Can gets down. This one goes again. That's another 7, folks, crashing into the fence. 7 more. As I hear songs of the Pie Man in the distance. A score 66 now for the loss of 3. Jack Dio once again into Can. A wider delivery, Can picking it up. Gets a single just for that. Score ticking on to 67. That brings the left-handed Brito on strike. Can now on 26. Brito on 18. Some quick field changes here. As Jack Dio continues. He's coming into Brito. Brito getting across the crease. A big swing there from him. No, says the umpire. That's another wide. So the score moving on now to 68. And a much better delivery there from Jack Dio. Fuller delivery. Leg by signal there by umpire Burgos. That brings Can back on strike. He seems to be having his way with Jack Dio. Can getting down. That one just bouncing off of his chest. Hurries in for a single. That puts him on 27. And the score a 7-0. So as I said, folks, if the Mix-Up Boys team not being careful here, this score could get away. Just one more delivery remaining here to and Jack Dio's over. So Brito, he will face the final delivery of this 6th over, the penultimate over. Drives that ball there through the extra cover area. Picks up a single, so he will retain strike. So at the end of over number 6, the score a 71-7-1 for the loss of 3. Brito will retain strike. Mix-Up Boys winning the toss and inserting Drifters to bat. They are on 71. I hand you over to DJ Tunnel. So this is the 7th and final over, folks. Terry Mangra. And he's bowled him. So Mangra, with his very first delivery, picks up the wicket of Colin Brito. He's on his way back to the dugout. Terry Mangra, I'm not sure if he's the brother of Sean Mangra, if there's any relation there. Yes, he is. So Mangra picking up the very important wicket of the dangerous Colin Brito. The score 71 for the loss of 4. So the new batsman, I'm not sure if it's Shaquille or Shaquille. Shaquille Stewart. Right-handed Stewart. Remember, folks, this is over number 7. The 7th and final over of this first innings here. Score 71 for the loss of 4. Stewart on strike, as we saw Brito being bowled there by Mangra. Can still out there. He stands on the non-striker's end. And some good bowling here by Mangra for this very important final over. Remember, this is a power play over. So 7 balls in this over. As we say goodnight to the brother of Coal in the Ice, Colder in the Ice. So Mangra into Stewart. Stewart making contact, but he'll go for a duck. So that's the end of Stewart. He came in shortly. Duckman making his way onto the field. Stewart has to go. Still some 4 more deliveries remaining in this final over. The score still remains on 71 now for the loss of 5. So Dwayne Joseph comes to the crease. Another left-handed batsman here for this Drifters team. He replaces Stewart. He was caught in the point area there. He went for a duck. Mangra into Joseph. Takes it on the body, picks up a single. Leg by there, signal by the umpire. That brings Can on strike. He's still out there. Yes, he is. Score moving on now to 72. And for all the kids out there, 72, that's 6 dozen. So Mangra continuing into Can. And some quick running here in the field. Third umpire being called upon. Yes, he is. So as we wait for the third umpire, I'll hand you over to Tano. He'll play some music in the meantime, between time. So he's out. That's a wicket number 6 dropping there, folks. So that was Can, the wicket of Can. He went for 26. And this is Mark Doolan. He comes and he joins Dwayne Joseph. Just making some quick corrections on the scoreboard. The score is 72 for the loss of 6. Mangra still has 2 deliveries remaining. Joseph on strike. And an excellent delivery there from Mangra, just slowing things up. So just 1 more legal delivery remaining here, folks. This is the first innings between Mix-Up Boys and Drifters out of the Premier Division. And he's bowled him. So at the end of the innings, 7 overs complete. The score 72 runs for the loss of 7 wickets. 73 will be required for victory by the Mix-Up Boys team. We'll see exactly how The captain, Chris Samlal, and his Mix-Up Boys team will approach those runs in just a few moments.
One, two, 1, 2. Oh, yeah, my people. I say, how we doing out there tonight? It's always a magnificent pleasure to be here with you every evening once we get the blessings so that we can be here just to say top of the evening to one and all crew and crew. As always, I say thank you to my good friend, my buddy, the one and only Mr. Adrian Chandler. Strictly FX, Super 7s, 2K16. Well, we're here at a wonderful premier game. It's the Mix-Up Boys. They have been struggling thus far in the tournament. Really under some problems. And Drifters also in a spot about, but they're here tonight getting 72. Sherwin Raymond and crew, wonderful players, wonderful team. We say top of the evening, down here to Dion, all the crews on the road. All the folks out there at Trippy, Hollywood, Little Jamaica. Say top of the evening to all crews. The umpires, Kurt Bougros and Cleveland James. Don't forget our wonderful sponsors, ladies and gentlemen. Digital Play, JLL Technology, Ricky Ragunanan Group of Companies, Big Screens Limited, Cutting Edge Limited, Buzz Concepts, the Ministry of Sport and Youth Affairs, the Sport Company of Trinidad and Tobago. And then we have the lovely refreshing drinks, Turbo Energy Drink, Trinidad Fresh, Carib, Stag, Amstel. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, we are getting ready for the chase. They will need just around 10.3 runs per over. Mix-up boys, that is, if they are to win this one. Here we go. It's the shortest delivery. Chris Samlal, the batsman. Barry Martin, the non-striker. And it's Dwayne Joseph. Well, there is Dennis Daniel, the keeper. He's looking a fit man. Outside line of the off stump, well played, but there is third man down there. Oh, what has happened? Well, he was running alongside as if he's going down the aisles with his grandmother. And it went all the way to the boundary. I thought he probably would have put in the dive, but he's not a riverman. Is that Colin Brito? That is Colin Brito. Oh my goodness, Colin. Come on, Colin. Runs on the board. A great shot indeed. Chris Samlal. This one, a shorter length delivery. Taken on the body. Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, match number 2. Cricketers for Christ versus CSK. It's a lovely evening, just cool. Coming for a quick single. There is Barry Martin. He's a very quick guy. Don't be fooled by his size. He's really nimble on his feet. We say top of the evening to all the members and staff of Four Road Sports Movement. Men like Toussaint, Cupido, Kenrick, Cox, Jeffrey, Bougros, Rachel. Another late cut. Oh, these guys are playing with some deft touch now. Let's give you the score. We're into over number 1, 7 without loss. Here we go, Joseph. Samlal is getting a ball that he's swiping. Well, I know he's not a brush cutter man, but that's a swipe. We say top of the evening to my left-handed friend, C-Bro. Oh, lovely shot, but this time, oh my goodness, look at Brito. Well. Well, I think the sun was in his eyes. Was it the sun? Well, the runs are just leaking through backward a point. All the runs are coming there. This is good batting. Here's Joseph. Again, he's playing through backward square, and this time Brito picks up cleanly. So Brito has a lot of work to do there. At the end of over number 1, Mix-Up Boys needing another 63 for victory are 10 runs without loss. Yeah, so I tell you what, never worry. Don't mind how hard things may look. There's always a positive side to everything. So Mix Up Boys seeming very positive going after this run chase. We say top of the evening to baby Samara. Lovely Samara, 8 months old and is always clapping the scorers. Beautiful Samara. We say top of the evening to young Andre. Don't forget Andrea's Treats, guava cheese and brownies. If you got a sweet tooth, come on down to Andrea's. This one is a scoop going through backward square. Who's that down there? Is that, that is Roger Khan, a.k.a. Rama, is in the house. Oh my goodness, all the veterans are coming out to play. Roger Khan, well if anybody can, Roger certainly can. We say top of the evening to Tono. You understand? He turn up things here tonight. Yeah, they needed to turn up some stuff on the stage, some boxes. And it says good bowling. Good bowling here from this man. It's the Belcon man. We say top of the evening to Kenrick and his bar. Here we go. Outside the line of the off stump, this is good bowling. And Mix Up Boys, after such a lovely start, have sort of slowed somewhat. This one is hammer two covers, but oh, what a stop there by, is that Akil? Yes, indeed. Great stop by the man wearing number 8, the Tiger Man. We say top of the evening to Joe. Yes, my brethren. A lovely drive again. Showing Raymond putting the foot. This one may go to the boundary, but well stopped by this man. Will they come for two? No. Well, this game is on, people. Mix Up Boys looking for their first win. Drifters looking for their first win. So at the end of over number 2, we say a blessed evening to the one and only man from Addis Ababa, DJ David. Here we go, Roger Khan. Well stopped, Shaquille. This is good cricket we're seeing here from Drifters. Excellent fielding. Well, in case you're wondering the score, it's 14. Coal in the Ice has just passed us by. Well, I understand you have some competition. There's a guy who have it colder in the ice. And he passing around. He's saying frozen in the ice. Here's Rama. Oh, some big off breaks this man is bowling here. And Barry just need to settle down. He knows Rama. The score, 14. Remember, they need 10.3 runs per over. Oh. Well, I tell you what. Barry saw it. So he went after it. But it could have easily gone for wide. Here we go. Roger Can. We say top of the evening to Brother Dion. Blessings. Oh, lovely shot, but only able to get it to that man there. Could be in trouble. Oh, my goodness. What was Chris Samlal thinking? Oh, my goodness. A lapse in concentration. There was Barry. I think the run was on. The run was on, but there was Samlal looking at the shot, probably admiring the shot. And in the meantime, Barry was down there. So, wicket number 1 goes. The dangerous Chris Samlal. 14 for the loss of 1. So it's a new batsman, Krishna Prasad. Shakil is now coming in from the cover boundary. There is another guy out there at, well, he's the sweeper. Don't forget Andrea's lovely sweets. Rama, bowling to Prasad, a shortest delivery. Just coming back into that right-hander. Well, he's a small guy. Wearing number 29. Here is Khan. Oh, lovely sweep shot. And what a stop by Brito. Well, Brito seems as he's warmed up now because he's stopping everything. He's like the drifter's wall across there. Well done, Brito. So at the end of over number 3, the score, 15 runs for the loss of 1. And mix-up boys, I'm really mixing things up now because they are in a spot of bother. This is a new bowler. It's one of the veterans, Ryan Champion Bash. I know Jaleel. I to put you in class with great men. Jaleel is in the house. We say top of the evening to Ryan down there in Bish. Here's Jaleel. Well, he started off really good here now. Bash to Prasad. This one is hit high into the air. It's going 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. Well, a lapse in the field there. No long on fielder, so maybe Sherwin Raymond is probably a bit tired. And this is a good looking shot here from Prasad. Well choreographed. 19 runs now. We say top of the evening to Brother Teach. Loving, brother. Love. Here we go. This one a bit wide outside the line of the off stump now. Here we go. 20 runs now. Still another 53 runs for victory. This one is hammered onto the onside, but there is young Shaquille, who's doing a good job. And Drifters keeping things tight. We say blessings going out to KNS, Jody's. Men like Pressure. How is the knee, Pressure? Under pressure. We say top of the evening to the lovely lady in her blue armless there. A past Miss Universe. Oh, here she's shouting. Love, baby. Coming down from Carlos to you. Miss Universe 1498. A lovely drive here, but only able to get one. Will they come back for two? 22, is it? So they're getting runs, but only ones and twos. They need some big ones. The batting pair of Barry and Persad. Here we go. Oh, no. Not like that, Bashri. A wide. 23 now. This one is flicked down to backward square, but there is protection. The left-handed Garfield. No relation to the cartoon. Slight resemblance, but no relation. Wicket goes. A healthy edge there by Barry. And Basha perceived here. He's got his man. Wicket number 2 goes. And Mix-Up Boys are in further trouble, because we are at the end of 4 and only 24 runs on the board. So here we go again. Mark Doolan. Mark Doolan, the new bowler. This one up into the block hole, coming for a quick single. Well, they got home. Let's give you the new batsman name. Amrit Sami. So it's Sami and Persad in the wicket. No relation to Darren Sami. This one is up into the block hole, played into covers. A good bit of fielding there from the Sherwin Raymond man. Well, we're into over number 5. Well, this one is down the leg side. Dennis Daniel taken cleanly. Lots of guys in their 50s on this team. "26 runs on the board. Outside the line of the off stump, and yes indeed, Cleveland James showing off his old spice. Not afraid to extend the arms. 27 on the board now. What a shot, ladies and gentlemen. That's a magnificent shot from young Sammy. Well, oh my goodness, he definitely hit that like Darren Sammy. And that took the score fast and furiously on to 34 now. Finally, a big one coming here. Let's see. Oh, he's gone again. Well, I tell you what, he has found a sweet spot on the bat. It's either that or he has now found the button. He was pressing the wrong button all the time. 41 now. So after Mix-Up Boys was maybe looking down the barrel, they are now on the trigger. 41 for the loss of 2. And Dulan has been roughed up. Over number 5 being bowled. 2 more legal deliveries and over number 5. And now they're quarreling with him. They're using the F word. They're saying you're bowling too fast. You're fumbling. They are frustrated. You have fufu knocks. Well, that's it. That's how we say it, people. That's how to do it. Well, they said, no, we'll fix it finally. After frustrating the batsman fantabulously, and now you're having fun. DJ. So it's a new batsman. Ishmael Mohammed playing late. But Persad is coming through quite quickly. The score now very eventful over. 2 massive ones in that. And then coming back and getting his man fast and furiously. 42 for the loss of 3. Here we go. Bang! Well. He came and he went. 42 runs now for the loss of 4. Well, it's the new batter, Terry Mangra, a.k.a. the Matty Man. They call him Matty. A wide here. Here we go. This one is looking to flick it onto the onside. Forty-four runs now on the board. Well, watch me. Here what to do. Close the red thing until it starts to move and open it back. Just keep closing it and open it until the pump build up pressure again. Here we go. This is good bowling up into the block hole. They're really inking out those ones now. Belcorn is doing a good job for his team here. 45 runs on the board. 28 needed for victory. This one coming for another single. Sherwin has the ball. He needs to throw. We're into the penultimate over number 6. 46 runs on the board. 4 wickets down. 2 legal deliveries left. Here is Sheldon. Oh, he missed out on that one. Full delivery. There was the batsman being cramped for room. He's probably signaling to the umpire, maybe height. But the umpire is saying, not tonight. So it's the final legal delivery in over number 6. This one is he's just playing behind backward square. Garfield is the fielder. So, ladies and gentlemen, just in case you've joined us, Mixer Boys chasing down 73 for victory, are 48 for the loss of 4. Let's go. Well, it's another champion bowler. So let's do the maths. 25 runs needed from 7 legal deliveries. And the new bowler, Shakil Stewart. This one is outside the line of the off stump, and the umpire is just having a look. Don't forget matchup number 2 on this beautiful Thursday evening. This one is hit high, hard, long. Will it have the legs to go for 4? Indeed it does. This one is flicked again for 4. Well, he's leaking 4s now. So let's do the maths. 56. $17 runs. This one is flicked to backward square. He's been sent back. Terry Mangra.
Signal away?
Yeah, but I would still
right?
work where it is, Terry.
2 balls.
Yeah, no problems where it is there. What? But you went and see how cool the place is? Well, then tomorrow I will do tomorrow then. But I tomorrow
So it will be 61 then?
I go in early in the morning. Hold on there. Just hold a second. Well, this one is coming to a close. So Drifters pulling themselves back here. Wonderful job indeed. Mix-Up Boys again going down. I think this is game 3. Mix-Up Boys in a spot of butter. Ladies and gentlemen, we are getting ready for CSK versus Cricketers for Christ. DJ.